the saying, there's a big difference between being a father and being a dad. And now there's a movement underway to remind everyone about the importance of a dad's presence in a child's life. So dads across the country have contributed to a new book with their real stories of truths, tears, and the triumphs of modern fatherhood. David Kepley of Waxahachie is the author of one of those stories featured in the book, Dads Behaving Dadly. Welcome, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
So a whole bunch of dads, 60-something dads, are part of this book. How did you become one of them?
Well, I submitted my story to Al Watts and Hogan Hilling. They put out a call for involved dads to tell stories of fatherhood. So I put my story, Bad Haircut, in there, and they accepted it. And we have a picture of your kids right now. What is the Bad Haircut story all about? The Bad Haircut story, basically, when my wife and I went down from 2 incomes to 1, I'm a stay-at-home parent.
Right.
I had to find creative ways to save money. As you can see right here, my son was playing in our car and decided to torpedo himself into our windshield and cracked it with his head. He didn't get hurt.
Okay.
This was one of those, how on earth did you do that?
Right.
Kind of moments. So little things kind of come up. So I decided and told my wife that I was going to cut my kid's hair.
Very nice. And how did that turn out?
It did not. Well, she told me not to. Oh, thank you. She told me not to. And I went and got their hair cut. And
well, they look cute. I'd say you did a great job.
They did great, except I didn't do that haircut.
You left that one up to the professionals.
Right. Well, I took them to the professionals. I took it to the professionals, and they. I took it to the professionals, and they butchered it. So I figured I had nothing to lose. There was no way she was going to believe that I hadn't done that, so I just trimmed their hair up really quick and sent her the picture. She said it was okay. I explained to her what happened, and she said she was proud of me. So I was so proud of myself, I decided to cut my own hair. Which was a bad idea. So you're a stay-at-home dad. What are some of the truths you think of fatherhood? Are there any lessons that your dad passed on to you that you want your kids to pass on to their kids? Yes. Well, my dad taught me patience, definitely. That is an absolute requirement. Sacrifice. I never realized how selfish I was until I had kids. Isn't that the truth for all of us, really? Certainly. The big thing that I don't think I could have been taught was the depth of the love that I would have for my children. There's just no explaining it. It just changed everything about who I was. So this book contains a whole bunch of different stories from other dads' perspectives. What would you say is, I guess, the message behind Dads Behaving Dadly? The message, this is a book that gives a very candid look into modern fatherhood. It doesn't matter if they're working dads or stay-at-home parents like myself, single fathers, divorced fathers, fathers with special needs children. I think all of these men are involved parents in the trenches of parenting. I think what Al Watts and Hogan Hilling are trying to say is that fatherhood is alive and well in America. Absolutely, and there's a growing trend actually of stay-at-home dads in this country. Absolutely. Why did you feel it was important when you submitted your story to be part of this project? Why did you want to be a part of it? I want to be a part of it because it challenges the idea that men are merely breadwinners. That's like saying that women are only caretakers. Anything that challenges that stereotype, I want to be a part of. That's great. So where can people get a copy of the book? You can get it on Amazon. You can go to Barnes & Noble. You can go to the Dads Behaving Dadly website. That's www.dadsbehavingdadly.com, or you can go to the website I help run, justadad247.com. Wherever you get it, please go check it out. I think you're really going to like it. And so is more writing in your future, you think? I can't really help but write. I don't ever claim that it's good, but I do write. It's just going to keep coming, whether I like it or not. Well, we appreciate you stopping by. Thanks so much. I'm going to repeat that information for people who are interested. You can learn more about Dads Behaving Dadly at their website. It's easy, dadsbehavingdadly.com.